It feels like our American politics has gotten so far up the drain that, with people like Donald Trump, who is a complete fucking manipulative supremacist. And I don't just mean white, I mean supremacist. Like, he is. Like, when I was watching the Republican convention and a couple clips, I could tell that there could have been chances that all this could have been avoided. So for me to hear this kid out of nowhere shot somebody, it's like, okay, you don't have the reason. Okay, you're not blaming his mental health. How could this have happened? So I do believe, and it's really mentally disturbing to me that when I was watching pieces of it, there were people having like little white tips on their ears representing, the attempted assassination on Donald J. Trump. The fucking fact that those people have the balls or, the strength to be, okay, we're gonna wear these little things in our ears. Why couldn't you all fucking do it easier when there was a COVID strain pandemic looming around? Oh wait, that's right. Our Trump fucked it up. He had information, there was information leaked that he knew about it, and he did nothing until it's too late. He did not close the borders like he should have way before this strain started coming to our borders. No, I can't believe how naive people are. Now, the thing about Joe Biden, I will give him this. Now, the thing about this, Joe Biden, I think Joe Biden has been doing a really good job as far as the dumpster shit and supremacist and red scareness that Donald Trump spreads. I mean, seriously, when I was watching it, I felt like I was watching a whole Republicans. No, I'm watching a whole Hail Hydra, using Hail Hydra, if you don't remember the movie, go back and watch Captain America First Avenger. There's a part in the movie where all these hundreds are being about to be deployed to deliver this bomb from a huge weaponized airship. Hail Hydra, Hail Hydra. For Donald J. Trump to be he was very negligent during the COVID pandemic. Very, very negligent, very small-minded. I mean, the fact that he took an oath that I will defend this country with great honor and great leadership. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. And I was scared, I was shaking. And then he had the fucking audacity to, I don't know, have a bunch of sexual harassment takes, hurting women, porn, sex videos, whatever. I don't pay attention to much politics. However, that being said, it's crazy to me how our American politics has been so up the ass that poor Joe Biden has been... He's not doing poorly, guys, because he's a bad president. I think what Donald J. Trump left a huge dumpster fire for him. It's like when you're going to take one shift, take a break, and then all of a sudden your guy comes back and there's a whole bucket load of shit that he just left behind that you have to clean up in another shift. And you're like, come on, we almost had it done. You ever had that? I've had that multiple times, trust me. It's so crazy, the jobs I've had. I do hope I get a job, a somewhat good job, you know what I mean? So, say what you will about me, but I feel like with our Republican convention, I wasn't seeing a political view. I was seeing a cult. A supreme cult. Not court, not governed, a cult. I mean, they had these little white things in their ears to represent Trump for aiding oh so bravely on a gunshot as he roared. If that's not stupidity of acting as a leader, I don't know what the fuck is. I mean, he got shot by the ear. And nonetheless, the kid who shot the attempt on Trump how is it this small-minded? Fucking weird that the moment this Republican National Convention goes on, Disney Plus pulls out the red and red carpeting on the Descendants movie, The Rise of Red, which, I'm not gonna lie, I think it's pretty decent. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I love the music. I love the song Red, and, What's My Name Red version. I think that's fucking awesome. But it's just, that's how mentally disturbing this event, the assassination attempt. I mean, this all could have elaborately been saved, and yet he gets shot in the ear. And the fact that on our Republican convention, we have a whole bunch of people praising him. We have little people, numbskulls, small-minded people, wear these white teals on their ears to represent, we support you, Trump. Does it look like a cult to any of you? Instead of a government American politics? I mean, seriously, I'm not kidding. I got a lot of chills. I mean, Melania Trump copied Michelle Obama's speech, the same speech that Michelle Obama said 8 years ago when Barack Obama was our president. And now we have this okay idea that, like, okay, yeah, we got this guy who's running our country, good. Oh no, he's doing terrible. Oh no, he's not great. Okay, we gotta throw him out. Okay, we have a new guy. The new guy comes in. Oh no, Trump let the whole bunch of dumpster fire on America. Now this new guy has to come in, be our president, be our leader, and like fix every huge step that Trump made. Every huge step to making a deal with China for our gas and fuel, our economics from other countries. I mean, if we support another country and there's wars going on the other side of the world, they're going to come in and say, hey, come on, we have been supporting you with your supplies, whatever, gas, mileage, I'm trying to think of everything else, electronics, electrical wiring, everything. We've been supporting you, giving you power. Okay, we're now in war. We need your help. That's why Biden cut the deal between China and other supreme communist vibe. Now, if you hear me say communist, it's because back then, way back then, you can look this up, this is real, it's called the Red Scare, or the second Red Scare. There was a time where there was the fear of spies, like espionage. I don't know, I want to say 1970s, 60s, 50s, there's been a lot of fear and a lot of speculation of spies coming in our country. Kind of like that one series, The Americans, which is a pair of spies who pose as good old American suburban husband and wife in America, when really they're Russian spies from another country. Have you ever seen that? So that's what the Red Scare was. It's this fear that we are in a state of fear that our country is being spied on, much like the use of TikTok. I mean, look, TikTok is good. It's not good for me because I've seen good but also bad, like, I've noticed I would snap very easily, my mental health, I would be just very short, easily turned on like a light switch if I watch something so many times. So we really need to be careful how much of that TikTok stuff we watch, because it's not just rotting our brains, it's short-minding our attention spans to a small, minuscule of an ant-man. So, yeah, say what you will how I feel about TikTok. I did not feel safe about I needed to give my bank accounts, my state checks to another country. I didn't feel safe that this country that created TikTok was also the leading of the spying, the espionage, the communist, the sympathizer. I watched a little bit, good episode or two of it. It's not bad, actually. Robert Downey Jr. is awesome, actually. He's really good. I'm not gonna lie, but this series is really good. But it really depicted on the Red Scare and how we are living in such an economical espionage, spy drama, or much like Covert Affairs, which I believe that's based on a true story. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's based on a true story. I could be wrong. However, with a country like China that has had huge, dark, disturbing, spy espionage shit, with leaking, with spying in our country, spying in other countries. I mean, hey, at least London isn't as bad as China when it comes to security and technology cameras, if you know what I mean. So, oh, my fucking brain. All this political stuff is so benign. It doesn't make sense to me that you cannot give a statement that this kid would shoot the president for President Trump, and it being like, oh, he didn't do it, he didn't have any mental illness, that we have no idea why. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no other reason? Then why the hell did we do it? We will never know. We will never fucking know. This small minded with people who are just our society has become so small minded, not just in America, Canada, Asia, no, not Africa. Africa is way more open-minded, actually. If I'm being honest, Africa's way more beautiful, open-minded country. I mean, I could be wrong, but I mean, you know, I love supporting African Elephants Sanctuary and elephant sanctuaries in my links in the description that I put in my gameplay videos, which I understand that I have been a little lackluster. That's because, one, my mental health, and I've been having a lot of doctor's appointments, and also we're trying to get score tickets to see Deadpool and Wolverine. And then, you know, I also have, like, it was 4th of July, and, you know, we're trying to get me set up to a new job, so fingers crossed. And I hope it's good. And dear God, better experience. Because I've had lackluster bad experiences after bad experiences of a job. So, although I'm not gonna lie, I did have some good memories. Good, decent, wholesome normalcy of a job. All American workaholic right here. Anyway, yeah, like anyone else likes to work, but hey, we all gotta do it. Which is why I did start this